Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Queen-Rosemary and Happy New Year, you guys. Today is the first video of the year. Happy New Year. And today, as you can tell from the title, our video is going to be about the reasons why I think you should study in Poland, or if you're thinking of studying in Poland but you don't have like some justification points, I have them for you. This is the first vlog of the year and we're going to do like add a believer segment into our vlogs. So today we'll have to plan whether we can do it in the beginning of the video or in the middle or at the end. So let me know in the comment section where you think we should put it. But for today's video, we're going to do it at the beginning. So relating to the content of today, or the context of today, where we are talking about moving into a new country and moving to study abroad, deciding to move abroad for studies. While it's a good thing to like want to move out and study abroad for different reasons, usually people make those decisions right now. Well, like we're in January and people are deciding, okay, my plans for this year is to move out, to relocate and stuff like that. Whilst it's still a good idea, let's just keep in mind that as Christians or as believers, you have to kind of seek approval from God, try to weigh the pros and cons. Don't just be following the wind, don't just be doing things because people are doing it. So at least seek approval or confirmation of something from God, your relationship, and yeah. So let's jump right into the video. I have points written down here in my notes, so if you see me looking down, that's where I'm reading them from. Reason number one, I think that in Poland there are various professional courses and they are taught in English. Taking that Poland is not an English speaking country, they have their own language, which is Polish. They do offer programs for international students in English, and not just BA bachelor's programs, but also master's programs which are taught in English. We're talking about cybersecurity, we're talking IT courses, we're talking medicine, nursing, we're talking about finance and accounting in English, which I think is a thumbs up. So number two, in Poland they don't require IELTS during the admission process. They just need like some form of proof that you studied in English in your home country or wherever. Like the courses, the documents that you're providing, the course for the certificate was awarded in English, or you were taught the thing in English. And if then it comes to, so for example, if you're from Zimbabwe and you guys are being taught in Shona and your certificates are in Shona, then they would need at least a 5.5, which I think is attainable. Like 5.5 in IELTS is really acceptable. Other than other countries, I think they would need like a 7 just for studies. How amazing. Okay, disclaimer, whatever I'm saying here is based on my own experience, my research. I do not have any like professional advice, like certificate or anything. I'm just giving you what I think according to what I've seen on the internet, my own experiences. Okay, so take it or leave it. Number three is, I feel like the application process and admission process is quite easy and fast, which I would advise you use an agent for doing such things, because it also makes the process a bit faster. You can say, oh, I've tried it myself and it took me longer or whatever. I'd suggest you go to an agent. They have relationship with schools, like they know better and they already know where to get the information or where to place you, or the kind of school that you're looking for and the program. So for you, it's gonna take you much time, and time is money. We don't want to waste that. Number four, the tuition fee for Poland courses, I feel like it is affordable. You can get something from like 2.7 euros for the whole year. Of course, it depends with the type of course that you're doing. For people who are doing something like engineering and stuff, it can be higher, but still, compared to other countries like the UK or Canada and America, it is way, way, way cheaper. But you're going to get a degree that's gonna get you a job even in those countries. So, number 5, this is the most question that I get asked by people in my Instagram. Do they have scholarships and whatnot? There are scholarship chances in Poland, but it's not something that you should come basing on. Like you say, oh, I'll just find my school fees for one term and then I'm gonna get a scholarship. And it's not every school that offers scholarship. There are scholarships that are offered. For example, the school that I was, the university that I attended, there were scholarships, but they were like merit based, and it's not everyone that's gonna get those scholarships. However, yes, they do have scholarships, so you can get your school fees paid from maybe the first year till the last year. But when you're applying initially, you need to pay your school fees. They don't offer you school fees scholarships when you're still in your home country, and then the whole process is just free. No, you pay for the first year, and then after you can apply for scholarships. And the cost of living generally is low, which is kind of debatable, because in bigger cities or bigger towns it is quite expensive, but in small cities it is cheap. In the city, number 7 is you can also work as a student. So there are options for doing part-time, and you can do full-time, but I wouldn't suggest doing full-time because most of the classes are on campus. It's rare these days to find like courses or classes online. So your classes are going to be on campus, and then for work you can have full time, but there's one that's going to overpower the other, and then you might end up like dropping one. Either you drop the work or you drop the school. But if you can manage, then yes. But the question that you people would ask is like, can I work as a student in Poland? Yes, you can work. There are changes that are happening this year in 2025, which I can talk about in another video about the work permits and working as a student. There are some changes, but for people who are coming now, if you're coming like for this February intake, yes, you can still work. You can work on your student visa. Another great advantage is dependency visa. Yes, Poland issues dependency visas. What do we mean by that? We mean if you have family, your parent, your child, you can get, or they can get a visa under you, right? So you can move in with your spouse, you can move in with your whole family as a student. And if you have children, that's people under the age of 16, the government will also support you in taking care of them. There are some packages, I can say, or there's money that they will grant you, which helps you in taking care of your children, those that are under 16. And also, if you're taking your child to a Polish school that's a government school, education is going to be for free. Poland is I don't know if I mentioned that they have about 2 or 3 intakes. They don't just enroll once a year. So if you don't make it for the February intake, you can always try for the October or the summer, winter intake. I don't know that one. And then about the visas and applying for the visa, I know it is quite hard. It is a hassle to get an appointment date for a Polish visa. However, the bigger advantage is that when you apply for a visa in Poland, as long as you're applying as a student or you're applying for a student visa, 90% of the times you are definitely going to get the visa. I haven't heard of anyone who has rejected a student visa. Of course, there are rare cases, but there are high chances of getting the visa. It is difficult to get an appointment date, but once you get it, you are done. And then there are also postgraduate opportunities or post-study opportunities. I don't know which one is the correct English for that one, but there are opportunities for people who are usually like into management, into IT, they are jobs for you after. Those people that don't require like English, those jobs that don't really need you to be speaking Polish. Sorry, those jobs that don't need you to be speaking Polish. So you can be working like in banks. There are people who work in banks but they don't speak Polish. There are people who work in, I don't know, companies where they'll be managing the IT stuff in that. And maybe my last one is that Poland is also a Christian country. Like, it's a very Christ-like country. It's a Catholic country, by the way. I think I've seen just like Catholic churches, but it's an environment which accepts Christians. And so do not worry, you will definitely get like English churches if you're Roman Catholic, if you attend Seventh Day, any type of church that you attend, you will get it. If you don't have, like, for people who are coming from Africa, they are more like English speaking or actually African churches here in Poland. So you are set. Which brings us to the end of the video. I hope this video was very informative. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other questions, like I always say, feel free to text me on my Instagram. I usually reply to people and I can help you with what I can. And there are people who've been asking me for agents numbers and what. I've been telling people that the agent that I used moved out, so I didn't have any contacts of anyone yet. But if you still need an agent, right now I have new details. So hit me up in my Instagram. I'll give you a trusted agent. And if you have watched till this end, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't yet, give it a thumbs up. Share to your friends and family. Please make sure you like. There are people who watch my video and they don't like. If you like, it pushes the algorithm, and then the video reaches to more people who want to know about this. So thank you so much for watching, and we are looking for a brand name, guys. Give me suggestions of brand names. I should come here and say, hi, gang, this. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.